Hey everyone, today I Harleen Kaur is here with a video on topic characteristics of management from chapter 1, that is nature and significance of management. First of all, when you start the chapter, you should know the definition of management. Management is the process of working with and through others to effectively achieve organizational objectives by efficiently using limited resources in the changing environment. To understand the definition, first we should clear the meanings effectively and efficiently. Effective means the way in which we get desired outputs. Desired output here means the results which we have wished to get. Efficient means in which we get maximum profits with minimum efforts. So let's understand the definition of management. What it simply states is series of actions performed to work with or through other individuals to effectively achieve means to get desired results to achieve goals of an organization by efficiently using limited resources in the changing environment. Changing environment here means the changes in the market where the product or service of the organization is being provided. I hope you have got the definition of management. Now let's move to the characteristics. There are 7 points of the characteristics according to NCERT Book of Business Studies. First point is goal oriented process. An organization has a set of basic goals which are the basic reasons for its existence. These should be simple and clearly stated. Different organizations have different goals. For example, the goal of a retail store may be to increase sales, but the goal of Spastic Society of India is to impart education to children with special needs. We can see in this example that both the organizations differ in their goals. What management do here is management unites the efforts of different individuals in the organization towards achieving the goals, as their main motive is to attain the objective which they have settled, which they have took. Next point is pervasive. The activities involved in managing an enterprise are common to all organizations, whether economic, political or social. The way they manage be different. That difference is due to difference in culture, tradition and history. Economic organizations are like World Bank, IMF, WTO. Political organizations are like political parties like BJP or Congress Party. Social organizations are the one who serve humanity like orphanages, etc. So let's move to the next, that is multidimensional. Management is a complex activity. Complex generally means that it consists of many different and connected parts. This management has 3 main dimensions: management of work, management of people, and management of operations. All organizations exist for the performance of some work. Management translates this work in terms of goals to achieve it. This is management of work. Next is management of people. Human resources or people are an organization's greatest asset. Managing people has 2 dimensions: dealing with employees as individuals with diverse needs and behavior. Diverse needs here means that every individual has different needs, different duties and different behaviors, different nature. So it's that. Dealing with individuals as a group of people. The task of management is to make people work towards achieving the organization's goals by making their strengths effective and their weaknesses irrelevant. Next is management of operations. Every organization has some basic product or service to provide in order to survive. This requires a production process which entails the flow of input material and the technology to transform into desired output for consumption. Yes, we know when there's any organization that is producing any product, they require technology. They convert the input material into output, into desired output with the help of technology for the consumption of people. So let's move to the next topic. Next point, continuous process. Process of management is a series of continuous, composite but separate functions. Separate functions like planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling. These are the process of management. Like planning and organizing both are different. Because planning means deciding in advance what to do and how to do, while organizing means a process that initiates implementation of plans. Thus, these functions are simultaneously performed by all managers all the time. Next point is group activity. An organization is a collection of diverse individuals with different needs. Every member of the group has a different purpose. For joining the organization, they work towards fulfilling the common organization goals. Yes, every member join the organization for different purpose. Some join to fulfill their needs, some join as their hobbies or etc. This requires teamwork and coordination of individual efforts in a common direction. Every individual work in an organization to do teamwork and coordination of individual efforts. Next point is management is a dynamic function. Dynamic function here means constant change, activity or progress. Management is a dynamic function and has to adapt itself to the changing environment. Yes, management is a dynamic function. It is changeable function that has to adapt itself to the changing environment. Changing environment means changes in the market, changes in the business. An organization interact with its external environment, which consists of social, economic, and political factors. In order to be successful, an organization must change itself and its goals according to the needs of environment. Yes, to survive, an organization has to change itself and its goals according to the needs of the environment, according to the needs of the people. Next is management is an intangible force. Yes, management is an intangible force that cannot be seen, but its presence can be felt in the way organization functions. The effect of management is noticeable in an organization where targets are met according to plans, employees are happy and satisfied, and there is orderliness instead of chaos. It means when there's management, every organization needs to be managed. When it is managed, the targets are met on time according to the plans they have initially made before and implementing them properly, which results into happy employees and targets are met. So it's all. Thank you so much. I hope you have understood the topic. For more queries, you can ask in the comment box. Thanks and have a nice day.